Hey guys, this is AJ. Just giving a brief intro on what's going on. If you watched last video, you might notice I'm in different clothing than last time. That is simply because I looked at my inventory and I noticed the reputation bar down here. And I noticed that I was at bad reputation. Turns out that actually affects some skills and things like that. Or feats that I'd like to get. Like, Charismatic drops merchant prices by 50%. That's awesome. Cruel, that's what I had at bad, and that was plus 5 critical hit. And human, you get 10% chance. I mean, it's good, but I like stuff like this instead. So, anyways, you guys are gonna have to bear with me. I did just have my tonsils out, and throat hurts a little bit, but I wanted to also let you guys know that yes, I restarted, and a little bit different place than I was before. I mean, this is where I stopped, but character-wise, I'm doing a little different. And I also want to let you guys know that I'm going to change up how I do the videos. 25 minutes of me just running around the city, finding little scrap areas. It's not really all that entertaining. So I'm basically going to cut in and out a lot to get you to see the quest and the conversations and stuff like that. So that's my goal. I should also mention that I talked to the guards as soon as you get to this area, Shadow Lair, I believe it is, and convinced them that I was a good guy and I escaped, trying to be honest a little bit more. And they started asking me about prowess and the guy I built the bombs for. So I have a feeling it's going to play in a little bit later. But anyways, just kind of giving you a rundown. My goal right now is to meet Charity. Let's see. Yeah, so I think I am back home. Here we go. Escape the poor neighborhoods. Already done. I'll go up here and do a little cutscene. But then I gotta meet Charity, and so I'll cut to that after this next cutscene. Alright, here we go. Our conversation, whatever you want to call it.
Follow us. You all right?
Not very good. I'd like to understand what happened. There must be somebody, maybe a group, that can help me find out about...
I'm really sorry, kid.
Alright, gonna be nice to him.
Listen, I got a friend not far from here. She usually knows everything going on in the city. If there's a rebel movement, she'll be able to tell us.
Thanks, Roy. It's horrible. I feel so empty. I was so looking forward to see them, and then... now I have nothing.
I understand. I guess you're pretty angry, too. We'll find out what happened. But that said, we gotta be careful. We should find somewhere to stay low and fast. I had a place in the area back in the day. After we see Charity, it'll be a good idea to go see if it's still there.
Okay. And Roy, thank you. You saved my life again.
Go figure.
Come on, let's go.
Always saving his life. Okay, I'll show you guys the map real quick. This is where I'm going to Charity's bar. That's what I want to do right now. I may take a side quest over here, but I need to see Charity first anyways, and then I can go talk to Tranquility over here, and he gives me a side quest. So I'll see you guys back over here at Charity's bar, and be right back. Alright guys, I am back. I know that was quick. It took a little longer for me in real life because I had to run around and collect everything because I'm a completionist of sorts. So anyways, don't let her decent looks fool you. She sounds like a guy, but she is kind of our main contact here. So I'm going to go ahead and start this.
Well, well, well. The handsome Roy is back. And with a cute little boy, too. Care to introduce us?
Charity, this is Innocence. Innocence, this is Charity, the great lady of Shadow Lair.
A great lady. Don't listen to him, boy. I used to be a whore. Nothing more. But I don't keep my ears plugged.
That's kind of why we came to see you. We'd like to know what happened to some former members of the militia.
Former militia? His family, I suppose. Poor kid. Pretty much all of them were arrested in a single night. No one knows what happened to them after.
I imagine there's a kind of a resistance movement, seeing what the government's like. Kid wants to get in touch with them.
You know, they're a secret society, and a secret society is, well, secret, you see? They don't exactly carry signs saying who they are. It'll take time. And I need a favor.
Of course you do.
A friend of mine disappeared. And she's not the kind of girl anyone files a missing person on, if you see what I mean. She left a while back to go to Tierville, and she never came back. Find her, Roy, and I'll find the resistance for you.
In the shopping district, huh? Alright, I'll take care of it.
Alright, leveled up. I guess I'll show you guys that too. Changed how I leveled up. As you see, I went 100% all out into fighting. And that unlocked this neat skill right here, which is basically like a slow time type of spell. So literally, it slows time, and you can run around people, but it's only for 10 seconds. So I mean, it's a cool skill to have. I'm gonna go out, however, and upgrade this because I really want this. And it does exactly what it says. If I'm casting a Technomancer spell or whatever skill, I don't know, you can't be hit and it drop the spell. So if you're already about to cast it, you'll continue to cast it and still take damage. But that also gives me plus 25 and health regen, so I'll do that. I'm going to level that up and then come back down here to get that extra life. Comes in handy. Also, I will say this, and I'll show you where the merchant is. Your next armor upgrade comes from Charity up there. She gives it to you as a quest reward, I guess it would be. You can also buy it from this guy too if you feel like spending the serum.
Show me what you got.
Let's see, it is 150. It looks exactly like what you're wearing already, just a little darker. I have this right now, but to upgrade it and all that stuff, it wastes a lot of materials, so that's why I'm keeping what I've got. So anyways, just to give you a heads up, right now, let's see how far away I am, honestly. Sorry, wrong button. I'll go ahead and run over to Tranquility and see you guys back in just 1 second. Okay guys, back yet again. You see I'm right here where that green thing is, and that is Tranquility, and Find Faith is down there. But if you notice, there is a small patrol just kind of waiting. They do a checkpoint. Part of what I was told by the guy when I told him the truth about escaping from prison, he told me to get legit paperwork to get him an ID, get myself an ID. So that's why we need to talk to Tranquility here. Oh, wrong button. Here we go.
Oh shit.
What's wrong?
This city's a fucking nightmare now. You can't go 3 feet without a patrol stopping you. There's a checkpoint up ahead. They're stopping everybody. And I would just get my papers stolen.
There any way around the checkpoint?
Not to where I'm going. There's always a way to get replacement papers, of course. But the guy who does them is kind of hard to find, you know? The authorities are on his ass big time.
The war's over, so why check everyone?
Well, I guess it's because of politics. I probably shouldn't say this to someone I don't know, but the Technomancers didn't make too many friends when they took out the militia. Now there's a resistance. Guys against the authorities. That's why we got all these checkpoints. That and because it seems there's some guy in town who's on the run. I even heard that the Technomancers hired a bounty hunter to track him down, but, well, you know. Anyway, none of it's good for business.
Roy? But that's...
I'm an idiot. Sorry if you hear my mic click there. Gonna cough every now and then. Again, tonsils came out. Sorry.
You said something about a guy who does papers. Wouldn't know where he hangs out, would you?
I run a bar, so I hear things. But look, I'll tell you if you get ID for me too.
Alright, I'll get him.
Yeah, okay, I'll get some for you. So, where can I find him?
Thanks, buddy. He's hiding out in the north neighborhood, where the gangs run the place. You be careful, it's pretty hot there.
Later.
Okay, I'm gonna run there and kind of explain something. I like I said, I convinced those first guards to let me through. They didn't attack me, but every other guard spawn, they attacked me. And I'm not 100% sure what the point in getting papers is if you're still going to get attacked one way or the other. But it seems like it's a must for this, or else you can just kill the bad guys. But comes in later, or comes in handy later, helping Tranquility. So also there's a good fight right here, so I'll show you guys that too, so you can get a little action in. I will try to display my newfound skill there. Wait, what weapon am I using? Okay, the iron bar. Here we go. Having a muscle spasm. See, it's like slow time. So everyone's much slower. Does that pulsing thing when it's about to run out. So I think that's pretty cool. But that's it. I mean, it's a pretty neat little thing. I don't know what everything else unlocks since I haven't gotten there. And now my my kicks and all that, the guard break has a chance of stunning. So I like that too. But, okay, I'll show you where I'm supposed to be going on the map here. I'm supposed to be going down in this little section here. And it kind of opens up a smaller section of this same map. So that's why I will see you guys in a minute. I'm going to loot some bodies and kind of rummage the area real quick. So I'll see you guys in a second. Okay guys, another fight here. But I'm right here. So I'll show you guys that in just a second. But we're going to kill some guys. See if I can sneak up on one. Or even use one of my Technomancer skills, which I haven't used for you guys yet. So I'll try both of those. Have you noticed that blue bar? I thought it was like a stamina bar or something. But it's called your fluid bar. And similarly to most RPGs, you can use some sort of potion to refill it, just like a stamina bar or magic bar. So something to keep in mind. You can create all of those potions, which I do like. There's not really a super in-depth crafting system for this game, but there is something in place, and I kind of like it. I like doing upgrades for outfits and for weapons and stuff, so I definitely enjoy it. Alright, so here we are. I should say I got 2 checkpoints, so we're going to go this way. There's going to be plenty of fighting here, so...
Halt! Stop right there. We're conducting a search.
Fine, I'll go. That's our IDs, our ID buddies, well, workshop. I had a hard time thinking of that word. I'm not gonna lie, I did just take some Oxycontin, nice painkillers for the tonsillitis, or tonsillectomy. They make you feel very good. Oh, well, I'm just gonna shoot you. Oh god. In case you're wondering, I can't see what I'm doing. Alright. Alright, I'm gonna queue it up real quick, because I forgot what that was. Oh god. And I also found this, orders. So like I said, it comes in handy. I just want to point out also, if I were using the most recent armor, that would not have happened quite like that. It allows for using alloy to use alloy to do physical damage reduction pretty high. Like I got 50% damage reduction on my other playthrough that I was doing just for me because I was trying to see what was ahead. And then I found out about the reputation meter, and I was kind of upset about that. Like I did some research. There's no real like walkthrough or anything for it. So I had to read some forums, and it looks like if you get bad reputation, it's very hard to get a good one again, or go above neutral afterwards. So I didn't like that, because I like the idea of being able to buy stuff off of merchants pretty cheap. So that seems more like something that, for my playthrough and my playstyle, will come in better and more handy, better handy, come in handy. I don't know, whatever you guys decide. English is not necessarily my best subject in school. Okay, so this is our ID guy, so here we go.
Hi. I heard you're the person to see when you lose your ID.
Oh yeah? Maybe you misunderstood. And who are you?
Roy. Tranquility sent me.
That old son of a bitch. He needs me?
Apparently. I also figured maybe you could help me too, actually.
Did you now? Roy, huh? Well, we're not off to a good start. Roy. I don't know where you're from, but this is Aurora here. You gotta get yourself a nice virtue name if you don't want to get arrested first time they check your papers. Well, I mean, I'm just saying that in case someone did happen to be able to do lost papers for you.
Okay, how can I get legit papers?
Honestly? No idea.
I figure that's a bad choice here.
The bartender
So we're gonna
seemed
do
to know what
that.
he was talking about when he sent me to you, and he knew where you hang out.
Well, a bartender should quit the booze before he starts talking bullshit to some guy nobody ever met. And he knows I'm holding up, for fuck's sake. Listen, if you want papers that'll do the trick, you need a forger worthy of the name. And the only one I've heard is under a lot of pressure right now.
Maybe I could help you let off some steam.
You think so? You can always try. I guess if you do good, he'd probably return the favor. Dressed like an escaped prisoner the way you are, you probably couldn't afford him otherwise anyway.
I'm listening.
Well, it seems someone ratted on the guy. Now he's got soldiers all over him, turning his workshop upside down.
So they might find something.
Well, he ain't exactly stupid, you know? He just doesn't leave evidence lying around the house.
Good idea.
But now they're on him. They'll never let up. They'll keep his place on the watch until they got something they can get their teeth into.
So what do you suggest?
Me? Nothing. But as long as those soldiers are sitting in the guy's workshop, the production line's hardly about to start up again. No, you'd have to get rid of them if you wanted him to help you. But I just might happen to have a few interesting bits and pieces myself. Bunch of evidence. Pretty convincing. If the army found it in some gang's hangout, for example, everyone would be breathing a little easier.
That's a good tip. Alright, I'll go visit the workshop, and I'll decide once I get there. What's going on around here? Why is the army checking everybody?
You think the place was run by the people? What planet you from? Mars never had anything like that, and it's not the day after we win a war by some trick that everything's gonna change. The army's checking everybody's identity, especially on the main roads. If you don't have the right papers, the only thing you can do is join the wildlife in the slums. But that's not the way out of the city.
Later.
Alright, so there's the goal. Essentially it boils down to beating the crap out of the guards that are standing in front of his workshop, or placing... Here, I gotta go to the map so I can... placing the false stuff here. That's what I prefer. I don't want to beat up the guards. I feel like that's considered bad, if you will. So we're gonna avoid that route. So I'm gonna go ahead and skip to getting here. I'll get into a fight somewhere in here, I believe, but this is gonna be a tough one. So I'll see you guys for the tougher fight. All right.